Hey, Jimmy!
Looks good, bud. Jack him up.
All right. Woo! Sunday morning or Monday morning here. Worked all weekend. Got two pipes in the tent there, and we got two pipes in the ground there. Everything passed ultrasonic inspection this morning. Just waiting on the Zoom boom to come move them so we can get a couple more up. And then I gotta go somewhere else on site and cut some beam or something today. Yeah, pretty tired. When you get working 7 days a week like that, it kind of wears down on you. So I guess it's nice that got some downtime here just to relax a bit before the day gets going. Okay, back to the horrible old shop lighting here. So there's original Ultra. Here's Ultra 2.0. I bought this, and it was advertised as a non-running part sled. It's a 96. I think it's yeah. I think it's a year older than my other one. Pretty much the same thing, but it's got some wild stuff going on. Home built. It's a Polaris tunnel extension, but it's put on there homemade. Look. Okay, so there's the track. Really nice track. Really nice track. Look at this. You see up there? That doesn't even look original. This is crazy. See, there's the plate. I guess the skid was bolted. But then they've got this other big plate they've fucking put on her. Big aftermarket lift kit. So there's all that. They got the bumper sticking way out, which is whatever. So she sets up. She sets up pretty high on the back there. I bought this off of a group of brothers, 3 brothers, and what a rough bunch. They're haywire. So this sled has got nice little SLP pipes with a big trail can. SLP is kind of the name for old school Polaris stuff. And a lot of their pipes are known for not making super loud pipes, but pipes that perform well. These are probably a pretty nice set of pipes. But this motor, I don't know what the heck was added here at one point in time. But look at this coolant hose. They got a bolt just shoved in, and then hose clamps. Okay. And then all these bolts, I think none of these bolts are original. They got a big bolt, and then they got a hex head, and they got a stripped out hex head and some other bolt. And all these wanky different random bolts all just jammed in there. Oh yeah, I see the vent lines on the carbs. They're just not even there. That's okay. Oh yeah, the holes right in the airbox where the vent lines go. Just no vent lines. Sweet, nice. And oh, you can't see it down there, but there's an old spark plug down there, and there's a hose clamp. There's a bunch of garbage down there. There's a whole bunch of aluminum filings just right on top of the motor right there. Look, it's just full of aluminum filings. So I'm guessing they were drilling and tapping that hole maybe. I don't know. It's kind of unsettling. There's a bunch of aluminum filings sitting on top of the motor. But I bought this as a non-runner sled for parts for my other sled. But what the issue is, and why it was sold as a non-runner, there is your water pump housing. Do you see that? That fell right off. It looks like it's wore in. Looking at it now, I'm guessing, without taking it apart, that. So anyways, there's a chunk there with the water pump. Looks like it's been cut off with a cutter. Like, so I think the water pump impeller must have walked off and wore through the cover until it just popped right out. So the guy claims that it never overheated. It just as soon as that blew with all, it was just big steam, and he stopped and shut her down and nothing got hurt. He says this is a super reliable sled, and he's been running it all winter, and he's been running it for 3 years. So he says it's got 135 pounds compression. I was going to check it, but I don't want to pull a plug out with all that aluminum stuff on there. Oh, I worked all weekend. It's Tuesday now. I'm tired. I'm just dropping this off, getting this video out. But see, on this Ultra, the cab's all cracked. The skis are all cracked. It's missing the foam air filter piece that goes across the top of the airbox. So this one here, it's got a really nice set of plastic aftermarket skis. The cab, the decals are in decent shape, but the cab's in nice shape. There's not one crack on the cab. The bumper's a bit bent. But anywho, I got the two new pistons in for this. I got the pistons, I got all the bearings for the skid, I have a belt ordered. So I think I'm still going to move forward with this project. Because see this one here, look, the tunnel, it's kind of wild in its own way, but the tunnel looks nice. There's no paint wore off the tunnel. It's got all the original plastic and stuff on the back. Like, it's kind of more original. So I think, yeah, just to throw it out there, this thing, when I went and picked it up, the guy just gave it one pull and it started. He's like, look how good this thing runs. It started in one pull. And I was like, oh, whatever. Like, you probably had it warmed up ahead of time or whatever. So this has been on the back of my truck for 3 days. And literally I pulled it off of my truck. I turned the choke on. I gave it one just half-hearted pull and it fired right up. So I guess he's right. As far as I can tell, it's a good runner. So I'm gonna run it. I've got to get a water pump and I'm gonna run it. It's evening here after work. I probably look like hell, but I've been working like crazy lately. I worked, 2 weeks straight now. I never had a day off. The video, I filmed some more of that sled video, but the lighting was, it was after work. I dropped the sled off. I was bag tired. I just wanted to get the video out. And the heater was on, so it was loud, and the lighting was crappy, so it was blurry and loud. So I'm just gonna cut that part out. Not saying this is gonna be any better, but at least you can hear me. So I had the two sleds. I had the Ultra I bought that I'm fixing up, and then I bought the other one that was supposed to be stripped for parts. But it runs good, and the guy said it was a good running sled. And the winter's going by. I got to get, this weekend I want to get a sled running. Cause next weekend's family day long weekend. There's a couple of big sled events going on, and I want to, even if I can't book Friday off, take a long weekend and load up and go somewhere sledding. So I found a guy that has a water pump, and he's got a bunch of other parts. He's got a 10 sleds or something wrecked. They're all Polaris. So it's like an hour and a half drive or more. I got to get up and get money out of the bank or whatever. So I was looking so forward to sleeping in tomorrow morning. I was like, yes, I get to sleep in for once. But nope. He wants to meet me in the morning, so I got to wake up at probably 6 o'clock, 6:30 at the latest. Go to the bank, get stuff ready, and go. So I think I was going to just run this Ultra and fix up the other one. As a nice one and use this one for parts, but I don't know, Apparently, this is a good running machine. This guy's he's been running for 3 years and he says it runs great. So, you know, despite how it looks, it runs good. It runs good. So I'm gonna move forward with fixing up the other one to fix the. So I want to have this one really nice, one really fixed right up nice Ultra, and then just a beater one. I guess that's the plan. So this guy's got a bunch of parts. I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of parts from him. I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of stuff from him. But he's got a water pump. So I'm gonna go tomorrow. I gotta go to the bank, get some cash, fuel up, head out, find this guy, buy some parts, get that water pump, come back, put the water pump in the sled. I gotta do the vent lines on the carburetor, probably pull the dipstick in the chain case, check that out. Just give it a quick once over, you know, Saturday, Sunday, get it running, take it out, test run it, try it out, you know, decide that it's gonna hold together. Then I want to hopefully get the day off Friday, and then Friday get insurance registration, and then head out to where I'm going. When I get there, try to get a trail pass, and then well, I'm not going to say much because I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the plan. That's the whole plan with the thing. So I'll jump back on the camera tomorrow morning there, and we'll go for a request for parts, and we'll try to get the old Ultra going this weekend.